Hi, I'm back. It's 11:04 p.m. This video won't be long at all. It's still Wednesday. Well, I'm about to go take a shower. And so I got back and I'll just tell y'all how my afternoon went. I had my mind is still not clear because of the gang stalking and the sleep deprivation. So I had felt a lot of pressure in the back of my head, like as if somebody put an invisible gun in the back of my head. And it was like that for at least 3 hours. I felt that hard pressure in the back of my head. That's how I know it was directed energy. So imagine, feel like as if somebody's pressing a small gun, like if they press it deep and hard in the back of your head. That's how I felt. And then I felt pain over, like somewhere up in here earlier, after the nap. And so then, I know I needed to get some things, but I ended up, I didn't even get to get everything I needed to get because a couple of things they didn't have that I was looking for. But everything else I pretty much got, and I mostly stuck to my list. And I just was random and free with the little bit of food I got. I'm pretty sure it was less than $50 worth of food that I got. Well, maybe about $50 worth of food. But if I can, depending on if I can wake up or how I'm feeling tomorrow morning, try to get up and go to that food bank. But if not, then I really would like to try to make it. But that's so early at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I'll try what I could. I would try to make it. But I know it'll be helpful in that, with people saying stock up and prepare and everything. Well, I treated myself to Ruby Tuesday, and, I had 2 meals today. So I treated myself to Ruby Tuesday, and, then, after that I went to, but when I went to Ruby Tuesday, they had a lady, a black female driving a black SUV, like a black BMW SUV. And she came in there and she parked right by me and was sitting there for a while. And then the instant I took the first bite of my food was when she got out of the car. So then it seemed like she picked up food. So I'm like, wait a minute, is she here just to watch TV? Or here to perk me and just watch TV? But then she picked up food later on. So that made me question whether or not she was a perk. And then, so I had my meal, and it's like I couldn't even enjoy my meal because they kept on having these different SUV vehicles, brightening their lights at me and distracting me, trying to enjoy my meal. And I was sleep deprived to the point where I was accidentally, when I was talking to the waitress, I was sleep deprived and didn't realize I was saying accidentally blurting out and saying things I didn't mean to say. And it's like when you act a little off and you say, sorry, forgive me for my sleep deprivation, in general, people will treat you like you're slow or like you're dumb or something like that, or treat you like you don't have sense. So, but the waitress, I guess she seemed like she wasn't all that bad, she was all right. But she told me don't worry about it. but it's like one girl, the hostess told me one thing, and then the waitress told me another thing. But I'm not gonna go into too much detail. But anyway, so I went to the Harbor Freight place, and I didn't get to get the batteries that I wanted, and the batteries, the cheap $2.99 batteries that were 24 in a pack, even though they don't last long, but 24 in a pack for $2.99. I didn't even they it's like they didn't even have those, and so I needed to get some more batteries, and so I'm gonna tell y'all something before y'all want to say that, oh Candy, you're wasting your money buying things you don't need. These MP3 players right here, it's a medical device for me to block out outside noise, with the MP3 player and the earbuds, to block out the outside noise because I have hypersensitive ears. So, they don't have MP3 players in person anymore, and so you got to order them online. And so I ordered a few because I'm in a motel and I don't have to worry about waterfront mission. I can be able to get it shipped directly to me while I'm here. And so I got MP3 players, and I got me some gardening seeds, and I got what else did I get? And a couple of other things I can't remember offhand that I got, online. And it's like, well, why? I didn't realize that with SSI, not so much Social Security, but the SSI portion, if you get SSI, then you qualify for Amazon Prime. But, I'm thinking of, like, they say it's free for 30 days, and then afterwards you can cancel it if you want to. But I would like to keep Amazon Prime. It's like $6.99, but a month, $6.99 a month. I would like to keep Amazon Prime, but the fact that I don't have a permanent address or anything like that, I might have to just cancel it. But anyway, and it's like, I guess I end up buying MP3 players like maybe once or twice a year, order them online and then get them shipped. Because they're hard. You cannot find them in person anymore. Walmart or Best Buy or anything, they don't sell them in person. You got to get them online. But the battery operated MP3 players, I use those because if anything happens where the grid goes down, and preppers or people who know the truth know what I'm talking about, then at least I'll be able to have like some physical batteries. And I got me some flashlights. I got like 4 flashlights, and I got me some gloves and a few other little things. But I ended up, because of the battery situation, I ended up having to just get what they have, and so then I ended up just getting what they have available. But the ones that I got, they swear up and down that they're better and last longer than Duracell. So I'm gonna try to check it out, try to see, and so I got me like 3 cheaper towels and 3 hand towels, because I feel like I think it's fun to use hand towels to wash my body rather than just washcloths. Because a hand towel to wash yourself, you can when you use a hand towel to wash yourself, you can, being fat like me, you can get every nook and cranny. So I've been doing that ever since after New York. I've been using a hand towel as a washcloth to wash myself, and then just use a regular towel to dry off. And so, I don't remember offhand everything I got, but I got things that I need. Like I need, toilet paper, paper towels and stuff. Because as I said, the manager's hardly ever here, and then even if so that office is hardly ever open, and so in other hotels and motels, I guess this video is longer than I intended, but in other hotels and motels, they have soap, shampoo, towels and stuff. I like to use my own towels because I don't like messing up their towels. Most of the time, I don't like messing up their towels, so I use my own towels. And when I'm in hotels and stuff, the housekeepers get an attitude with me if I ask for toilet paper, soap, or shampoo or anything like that. So I'm like, fine, I just use my own, and I've been doing that for a long time. So buying trash bags, I always need trash bags. Buying Ziploc bags, just stuff that you need, pretty much. And I got me some underclothes. I didn't really need socks, but I got me some underclothes. And so I just deal with this cracked phone. Unless I can get a job, then I can be able to work enough money to be able to get another phone. But I'm trying to stay off the streets for as long as I could. But far as I know, I have set aside 2 weeks worth of rent to stay here. I set aside 2 weeks of rent to stay here. And with me having so much stuff in here, and then this place, and I don't want y'all to think, oh, she's ungrateful of the motel and be glad you even got a motel room. No, it's not like that. I'm not complaining about the place just being too small. What I'm trying to say is this place is not that much space, so I wouldn't have space to buy like appliances, and then I'm not even staying here long term. So appliances like a crock pot, even if it's $10 or $20, a crock pot or a juicer or a smoothie maker, or a blender, or those appliances. I'm just saying this place is small, but I'm not complaining or ungrateful or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's small, that I already feel like the stuff that I have, I feel like this place is pretty crowded. And I even thought to myself, I might need to go back to my storage unit and bring some of this stuff back to my storage unit. But, I'm just here for an unknown or indefinite amount of temporary time. And it's not much luck for jobs or anything right now. So, I'm just scared of being judged and condemned by people who are not God. But, I need to just tell myself to hell with them. I just get what I need to get to survive and stuff like that. Because the first thing they would be like, no, don't help her, because the first thing she did was she went and wasted her money on Ruby Tuesday. So, yeah, this is just a one-time thing. And as I said, it was me trying to congratulate myself, for a job well done. And it was a small little, it wasn't extravagant or, or big or huge. I didn't get any steak or nothing like that. I just got like a small appetizer and a salad. And appetizer and salad and dessert. And so I'm still held over and full. And so I went to Hibbett Sports to look for some shoes. I couldn't even get no shoes. They didn't. I didn't realize it was 5 minutes before they were supposed to close, and they were nice up in there, but they didn't have any shoes that I was interested in or that I wanted. So, it was. I felt like if it was close to 8:00, and so I felt like, well, it's kind of late. So, I wanted to go to Dollar Tree, but I just couldn't make it over there, and I wanted to go to Big Lots, but couldn't make it. And I'm disappointed because they didn't have one of my supplements over at fake Walmart. They didn't have one of my supplements over there. So, you know, I mean, I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say, that, the fact this is like a compact motel, so don't really have the space for if I wanted to make my own, juices and smoothies and stuff, and then, I can only put a certain amount of fruits and vegetables in a refrigerator. That's compact also. It's not like the refrigerator at the other motel was bigger. But it's all right. It's fine. I'm just surviving. But I didn't want, people to twist things around to try to falsely make it like as if, oh, she's ungrateful and complaining, so don't help her. And I wasn't trying to say that I'm ungrateful and that I'm not happy that this place is too small and stuff. That's not what I'm trying to say. If you get what I'm trying to say, I was just trying to say that, there's not enough space for me to have extra appliances, and then me staying here for an indefinite temporary amount of time. Then, I mean, I couldn't buy like a small crock pot or a toaster oven or, what else? A juicer or a smoothie maker, I don't really have anywhere to put it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, no space for all that. But then me staying here temporarily, and indefinitely, because I don't know what will happen within the next week, the next 2 weeks, what will happen tomorrow, what will happen a month from now, what will happen 2 months from now. I do not know what will happen. So speaking of that, another online scammer who tried to scam me from Craigslist, and she was a lady from Bolivia. I mean, a scammer who claims to have like a mining business in Bolivia, and then try to say that, well, I want you to do this job for me to drive a vehicle and deliver my products all across the country. And then she said, well, you would get like 1% commission. And so I told her straight up scammer, and then blocked her from contacting me again. So it's like more and more people are scammers. It was from a post that I posted the other day. And so anyway, so I'm glad I was able to get I got 3 new hand towels, and the hand towels being like $1.27 or something like that, and then towel being like $3.44. So and I tried to get the cheaper bras that were like under $7, and I bought 4 of them, and then I got like a pack of, I didn't get 2, but I got a pack of underwear, clean, fresh, new underwear, and but me feeling like I have to rationalize and justify and explain myself against, the false rumors and smear campaigns and lies that, oh, don't help Candy because she misuses the money donated to her, or they will still call me a scammer spending my own money, with the rare occasional treat, or even buying the things that I need. They will make like, oh, she's just so wasteful. So, trying to smear campaign and manipulate and convince people to, look at how horrible of a person she is. She's not deserving or worthy of your help. She is not a human being. And they basically want you off this earth, and so they don't want you to survive. But anyway, so that perp, Tarina, Tarina, her hair was like reddish orange blonde. Reddish orange burgundy, not blonde. And I saw her earlier, and I asked her about the regular checkouts. I shouldn't have gone to the regular checkouts because the conveyor belt on the when you checking out and your items. It was all dirty, and I felt uncomfortable and icky to put my things on, my stuff on there. But I should have gone to the self checkout. But the guy was extremely very nice. Usually you go to fake Walmart and there's the rude cashier and stuff like that. But so the Tarina lady was fake nice, and the instant I walked by, she coughed on me on purpose without covering her mouth. And so I gave her a mean look. And so she's like, "What are you looking at me like that for?" And I just didn't say nothing and just looking at her mean for like a couple of minutes. And then she kept on like demanding an answer. "Oh, what you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?" I said, "'Cause you coughed on me." And she's like, "Oh, well, no." She's like, "It wasn't a cough." She was like, "It was just a signal to my coworker because just to try to get her attention." But nah, she coughed. I'm like, fake coughed on me on purpose the instant I walked by. And I'm like, but me trying to keep down confusion, like, yeah, I know you're a perp. But whenever you expose these bastards to their face, then I would end up getting banned from every Walmart in the world for the rest of my life or something like that. But for me to put you on blast and say, "You're a gang stalker, I know you're a perp, I know what you're doing, I know you're evil," and stuff like that, can't get away with doing that to them. So, but I've had Walmart and Publix gang stalkers cough on me deliberately and on purpose, especially the beginning of the what in March 2020. So that was what I was trying to say, but I kept getting distracted and I was hoping that y'all can hear me very well when I was talking earlier. And I haven't yet uploaded that video. But I am so sorry that I thought this video was just going to be quick. And so here it's taking a long time. So, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of disappointed because, well, some of the things that I need, I guess I just do without because I didn't have it before. So, but my MP3 player and, MP3 player, it's like my medical device. Like with my hypersensitive ears, it's like opposite of the function of a hearing aid because I have what's called hyperacusis or hyperacute hearing. And some people say that it could be due to a microchip. I don't know if I don't have final confirmation of whether or not I'm microchip, but I wouldn't be surprised. I suspect it. But anyway, speaking of, I heard that Walmart, well, they're Illuminati, but I heard that Publix is one of the InfraGard companies. So just about everybody at Walmart and Publix, a lot of them are perps. And then that explains throughout the years why if I were to go to fake Walmart and go to get my groceries scanned, and I would have to deal with, and sometimes when Dixie also, you have to deal with a flip, smart ass, rude cashier that's so harsh and abusive that you'd be on the verge of feel like, having an emotional or mental meltdown as a result of how rude they were to you. Like, if they're so hard and mean that you walk out of the store and throw your things down and then fall down to the ground and cry and say, "You can't take it no more." Like, it was too overwhelming. Like, and so it's like Walmart ain't the kind of cheap like it used to be, and nothing is anymore because of inflation. So they had a lot of, I guess an increase of certain stuff that's not available. And so with inflation and stuff not being available, then you can't get that cheaper and on sale, items. And you're going to fault me for it, trying to get what I need and it so happen to be more expensive. So, but it's like, The perps try to make something wrong out of everything I do and say. It's stuff that other people is normal. Nobody really, you know, it's something I get shut down and condemned for. So, but I mean, I just try to get that squared away, so the perps, so if it's like mid-April and I say, well, I need help, and I'm like, no, don't help her because she already got her tax refund check. It ain't gonna last forever. I mean, if I gotta pay that much to stay here, or else you want me to be back on the street, punished with being back on the streets with my own money. And then if it was for me to be back on the streets, then in the next week or two, if I had to be back on the streets, then I shouldn't even shop at Walmart. I shouldn't have gone shopping. I shopped because, I'm staying here and living here and using the items that I need to use to live. But if I had to be back on the streets, I couldn't carry all that around. So then I would have to, shouldn't have gone to, I shouldn't have gone to go shopping and get the things that I need. But that's how the perps do. That they would manipulate me into, feeling like I'm confident and secure that I can stay at a certain place for a long time. And then I have to pack up and move and leave to go somewhere else or back on the streets and then have to leave all that stuff behind. So let me see y'all tomorrow.